Hey everyone, Aaron here. This is another surprise attack review, and today's surprise attack review is The Last Naruto the movie. I'm being honest with you, I don't know if it's supposed to be Naruto the movie The Last or The Last Naruto the movie. Both titles to me, both ways, sounds just, I don't understand. It sounds weird, it just doesn't make sense. I tried to wrap my head around saying the title over and over again different ways, and no matter what, I just think that this title is so dumb. But ironically, so is the movie, so let's get on to this review. So real fast guys, this is kind of a spoiler alert, giving you guys a big spoiler alert right here, okay? This is more so not an epilogue of the main series of Naruto, but very close to it. And what I mean by that is if you haven't seen the end of the manga series, because the anime series is still running, it's on its last, I'd say maybe probably last season or around the last season. The manga ended and it had an epilogue. This is what would take place between the last battle and the epilogue. So the battle with Sasuke and Naruto, and then the actual epilogue, which again, spoilers, is when Naruto is now the new Hokage, and he has sons, and a son and daughter, and everyone's married to every other person in this show. So, again, if you haven't seen those, I'm kind of warning you that I am going to be spoiling some things here, but I'm not going to spoil that much. I'm going to try to avoid as much as I can, just in case that you just want to focus on the movie and you don't have the manga spoiled. Anyways though, Naruto the last movie focuses on Naruto and Hinata mostly. It's kind of what I would say the setup to how their romance would actually become into fruition. You actually see how Naruto will fall in love with Hinata, and how Hinata will finally recognize that how much she loves Naruto even more. And that is probably one of the biggest problems with this movie right off the bat, is that it's almost jokingly too much centered on these two. And I don't want to per se nitpick on it, because it's still not a bad movie per se, but because I think it focused so much on Naruto and it focused so much on Hinata, the situations that it threw them into in the final movie, the final movie of this narrative, makes no sense. And my biggest issue is that it starts off very good, where you start seeing some of the early kind of history of Naruto. It shows kind of Naruto aging from a little kid up to his more so adult term. I mean, he's still in his mid-teen years, but it's trying to say that he's now an adult. Now, if you haven't again seen the series, it's been 2 years since the battle with Sasuke, and Naruto's kind of still now the hero of the Hidden Leaf Village. He's going around, he's kind of reveling in being a hero, People go up to him, all the girls seemingly like him. And that's put Hinata kind of in a pinch where she now kind of can't approach Naruto because she's afraid to. She's afraid to show her emotions to him because he's so loved by everyone. And ironically though, that during one incident you find out in the very early parts of this where the Byakugan is actually being a target for a special group of ninjas and shinobis who are from the moon. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, this whole battle scenes and all these things take place on the moon. Sounds crazy, yeah, even for Naruto stakes, it is kind of crazy, but that I'm going to get into that more issues till later. Being honest with you guys, this is going to be a lot of issues with this, and I think it just starts stemming right now when you start realizing that this whole thing's going to be on the moon. So my biggest issue though is beyond this is some of the stuff they throw into this movie is kind of ironically dumb. I understand that they wanted Hinata and Naruto to get together, and I'm actually, even as a fan of the whole Sakura and Naruto concept, I actually thought it was kind of more relieving and a kind of breath of fresh air to have Naruto end up with Hinata. I thought that was actually more romantically charged. I think it was kind of cute, and I liked it personally a lot better than having Sakura end up with Naruto. At least I did. I know a lot of people always say, oh, I wish it would have been the other way around, but let's be honest, it makes more sense for this, But the way they did this in the movie is it's almost too romantic. It's just that it works out too well for certain things, and I'll tell you, it's almost a joke. I'm going to spoil a big chunk of this movie in terms of stupid issues, and the one thing I'm going to say right off the bat is, you see the scarf that Naruto's wearing? That will be only shown on him once in this whole movie. Just telling you right now, just flat out, it's only once. Because here's the joke. In the movie, her gift to Naruto, who she's trying to give him, is a scarf to replace the scarf that apparently you see in a very early on kind of flashback, where when he was protecting Hinata, the scarf got messed up when he was a kid, and what she wanted to do was she wanted to recreate the scarf and make it brand new for him. And the first time she tries to give it to him, she fails because she's too shy and kind of too awkward. And sees he's wearing another scarf that was handed to him by apparently someone. But ironically, this scarf is then going to be destroyed in the upcoming battle. So okay, we have scarf destruction 1. I'm gonna put I'm gonna see if I can put a little counter, not a counter, but more so just I'm gonna pop it every time I say one of the scarf. What happened to the scarf? So what she does at one point is then recreates the scarf again, and hey, lo and behold, gets broken again, and then she recreates another scarf, only to be destroyed again. Finally, making one more scarf to get destroyed again. Please keep up with this. She makes one scarf, gets it destroyed, makes another scarf, gets it destroyed, makes another one, gets it destroyed, that is 4 scarves that she will go through, and in the end he will never get that scarf. It will be destroyed, it will be a little piece, but what he will end up wearing is a kind of fictional flashback of what it would have been like if you would have worn that scarf. I kid you not, that's how dumb that is in this movie, that I don't understand why he was even thrown in this. I don't. It's almost like a joke why they even had that. I actually found myself cracking up when it was destroyed the last time, because I know they try to make it kind of sound emotional, like, oh, the bad guy ripped her scarf that she's working so hard for him, but it just came off as a joke. This is the 4th scarf that he went through. I don't understand it. But you know, the one thing that I think was the saving grace of Naruto the movie, keeping it from a complete disaster, was the animation was amazing. I'll tell you right now, the fight scenes, as crazy as they were really well done. The art style was really nice and fluid. I actually loved it. I thought the animation was really, really good. That is the only thing I liked about this movie, I'll be honest with you. I don't like how you have a whole bunch of characters from the show only appearing for kind of split second. I know it's focused again on Naruto and Hinata. I get that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you guys commenting the thing that you're missing the point. I understand that this is the focus was these two, but they involve with the greater plot all these other ninjas and all these other Hokage and all these other, you know, shinobi in the actual plot. To only have them essentially have small roles is almost kind of a slap to the face of why would you even do that? There's no point. You know, you have Sasuke, who actually shows up. You can see him on the right corner, showing up for literally 2 scenes, and he only has, I think, 1 spoken thing of dialogue in the whole movie. Now I'm not saying again that that's a big deal to me per se, but it's like, why even bother? You know, it's a lot of these characters have very small roles in it that it's odd. And even in the end, when, you know, because I read the manga and I already knew that Hinata was going to end up with Naruto. Even when they got to that kind of kiss moment and their kind of final embrace that they should have, that, you know, it's all nice. You see a little kind of romantic, I want to say almost like a unique art style of how they show their wedding, because they actually don't show the wedding per se during the movie, but they show it more during the credits. They have a really nice art style for it, but that is all you're gonna get really of it. It's not even that clever. It's not that well done. I think the manga with its epilogue did a way better job, and I had issues with that because it kind of never played on telling who exactly was married to who. It always kept that kind of, oh, here's your father because he looks like you, and I was like, why can't you just flat out say it? Now, I don't mean to rant. I know, guys, I'm ranting and raving. I hope you don't take that as me trying to bash on Naruto, because I am a huge fan of Naruto. I actually grew up with Naruto, and I liked Naruto a lot. I watched the whole first main arc. I watched a lot of Shippuden. I did stop at one point Shippuden because it was just getting out of control, but I did like the show overall. I love Naruto. I played all the games. I've read a lot of the manga up to completion, of course, and I've seen most of the movies for it. It's just that I was not really I don't want to say I was hyped for this movie. I just wanted it to be something better than what it was. So if I have to give it an A through F, honest to God, I have to give it a C. You know, again, the animation, the voice acting is probably what saves it. But I just think that everything about this movie in terms of what they were trying to go for was just utterly wasted and just ridiculous. You know, the romance concepts are just laughable. The whole kind of plot against the Byakugan being actually a target was dumb and not needed. And I just think it kind of felt forced to have this kind of scenario for these 2 characters. But that's my opinion, guys. You know, I hope if you guys watch it, because I know a lot of you guys are Naruto fans, I hope you guys enjoy it. But I would really like in the comments if you guys tell me if you actually like this, if you saw this movie already. I would love to know, because I honestly did not like it. You know, I don't want to give anything lower than C, because I think it still, again, was amazing art. I have to say, really, I was thinking of giving this like a C minus, but because the art was so impressive, I had to give it a C at least, because I dig it, and I like the voice acting English dub for Naruto. I think it's all very good. They used majority of the original voice actors for Naruto. I think one or two might be different, but overall it's still awesome. So that's it for this review, guys. I hope you kind of forgave the ranting rave, but I was just utterly disappointed by this movie. I can't convey that enough. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this though. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. And as always, guys, until our paths cross again in the next review, have a good one, everyone. Bye.